Hi, I want to show you something that's new in the new Moodle that I'm really excited about. Took quite a lot of work to create this server, but I think it'll be really helpful for us going forward in the weeks ahead, and something that we can use long term as well. So this new add-on, I'm in the new version of Moodle, and you may see some things in your class that have changed a little bit. Everyone has the calendar on their Moodle, and everybody has the new table. Cut my finger off. Oh, there, the table of contents in the top left-hand side to provide more easy navigation for your students. But that's not why we're here today. I'm going to turn editing on, and I'm going to add something new. And this new thing is a activity called BigBlueButton. I'm going to go and add that. Now, BigBlueButton is a web conferencing tool like Zoom or Google Meet that integrates perfectly into the Moodle classroom. This is my hardware class, so I'm going to call it Hardware Online. And there's only one other setting you need to make. You have to go down here to Common Module Settings and change the group mode to No Group. If you don't do that, everybody won't have access. So that's the only setting. You have to name it. You have to say no groups, and then you go and save and return to course. And I will turn editing off as soon as I get there. So now in my class, I've got this Hardware Online button, and anytime I'm going to start teaching in class, if I've got online students learning from home, or if I'm teaching online from home, I can go and click right there on that button. So you can see it says the conference room is ready. You can join the session now. You or any of your students can just click right there on join session. So they'll go to the same place you do. You hit join session. It's going to open up a session of BigBlueButton, which is on a server of ours. Would you like to join audio? Yes, I'm going to use my microphone. Can you hear the sound? Yes.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
And now, as soon as I'm in there, you may have heard that. It says I'm the only person in the conference. I'm going to move this chat to the side here. This is just a default presentation that, by the way, you can change. I'm going to go ahead and minimize it. So now I'm in a web conference. I can turn on my camera. Okay, so there I am, but I'm going to do the share your screen option, and I'm going to share the other screen so it looks a little more normal. And now I've got a screen share going on. This is, we're simulating, that's my presenter webcam over there, or my, my smartboard over there. I'm down here in the corner, and by the way, the kids will be able to go back and forth with what's bigger. Obviously, I'm really close to this webcam. I would be using in my classroom my IPvo and have it set back so it's more of a classroom view, not a headshot view like this one. But now it's screen recording. I'm going to go ahead and hit start recording up here. Do you want to record to pause? Yes. Okay. So now this session is being recorded for my students. I can do whatever I want to on my smartboard, whatever instruction, pauses, whatever I'm going to do. By the way, I can pause the recording if I want to. If I had something that we were going to do an exercise and we don't need to be online right now, I could pause that. It says, hey, it's going to pause. And then it's paused, and I hit the same button to resume the recording. And now it's recording again. There's some other cool things that I can do with BigBlueButton as well. If I go down here to the plus, you can actually ask questions to all your online students. You can say start a poll. And you've got yes, no, true, false, A/B. You can see the different options there. So if I go and say, hey, this is a true, false question, and then I can ask my kids, and now all of them get a pop-up asking them to answer this true or false question. None of them can see the responses. You are the only one who sees the responses. So when you're asking questions to an online class, you can actually get online answers. So it becomes more interactive. When I'm done, I can hit that publish results, and now everybody else can see the result of that question. It's called a poll, but it's a question. And I can do that multiple times during a class. So I can be instructing, ask questions of my online students, and then go back and forth with that. I can also share a presentation, a Word file, document file, or PowerPoint, PDF. If I do that, it becomes, all I do is drag it on here for it to be available as something to show as the background on my class that I'm teaching. And the other option is share an external video. If I want to play a video file in my class while I'm teaching, I can have it present online to all the kids as well. That's pretty neat. Some tools that we didn't have before. And you can see on the left-hand side, I would see all the students coming on as they join. They don't have a choice on what their name is. Their name is their Moodle name. So that's just gonna show up there on the side. There's some other options too over on the side. I'm gonna go to the settings over here. And I have some things I can say, hey, every time somebody joins or makes a response in the chat, I want to know. If they do it, I want it to pop up on my screen. I want to get an audio alert every single time someone joins. So I hear bing, bing, that somebody came in the class, just so I know. I'm going to use those as my options there. So that's those tools. I can also, if I have a presentation, I can have it be an interactive whiteboard that other people can write on and interact with. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and show you what a recording looks like as well and how it kind of shows up in the class. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause. But really the recording is going to close and end when I end the session. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of here and go back, and you see the session's still in session. I'm going to hit end that session, and this is my previous session. Okay, it's the recording. It says the date, the time. I can add a description if I want to that thing so the kids know what it is. Over here I can make it so they can't see it if I want to. Now they can't view it if I unpublish it, and I can also throw it away if I want to. Obviously the whole idea is that I'm going to be able to leave those on there for the kids, but I can go here where it says presentation, and then now this is what it's going to look like for my students. I didn't have a webcam going, but this is where they would see me, the webcam, and this side over here, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit because it's really kind of loud. Over here is where the screen capture is on this side, on the left-hand side. Mute me right there. On the left-hand side is the screen capture. On the right-hand side is the camera, whatever that camera was during the video. The students will be able to pause, rewind, fast forward, whatever, when they're doing that, and they can switch to what is the bigger part of the screen. You can see now the screen's small. My webcam would be really big. They can choose what the main size of it. So that's BigBlueButton. I'm kind of excited about it because I think it'll be way easier for us to record, present, interact with our online students if we have a bunch of those in the fall. And it's all going to be seamlessly right from our Moodle classroom without any of the security concerns, the FERPA concerns. All those things go away because now nobody can see them other than those other students inside that classroom. So that is BigBlueButton, and excited about the fact that we've got that now as an add-on to Moodle with the new Moodle 3.8 that we just installed this summer.